What's going on, guys? This is Kai. Welcome back. We are here with Jude Cruz with his Tenpai deck profile that won first on the Battle Frontier with a 6-1 record, and also he won the recent Arken weekly ranking tournament with his same deck and won first place as well, undefeated. So before we start our deck profile, let's introduce yourself first. Jude.
Hi, so Jude here. So you can also know me as Do This Jude on YouTube.
Okay, so make sure to check his YouTube channel on YouTube as well. So let's start with his deck profile.
Okay, so the strategy is very simple. It's Tenpai OTK, going second with 20 hand traps.
20 hand traps.
So very simple. So first off is the engine. So 3 by Dora.
3 by
So
Dora.
just your main searcher for your field spell or quick play. This is your first phase starter.
So basically best card.
Yes.
Okay.
Next is Zhong Dora. Zhong Dora can special summon from deck a Tenpai card, a Tenpai monster. So you can start OTKs with this alone, with these two. Next we have 2 Fedora. Fedora is an extender that can revive any Tenpai dragon from the graveyard. So very simple. These two can activate their effects during damage step, so keep that in mind if you're playing Tenpai, because that will save you a lot of games before before losing. So just in case. So next one is Sangen Manor. So Manor is your main another OTK starter. So you add 1 and discard 1, add a Tenpai, and Tenpai monsters are Fire Dragon monsters are unaffected during your main phase 1. So you're protected from Ash Blossom, Imperm, Veigar during your main phase. So if you have a field spell and then you have something like Baidora,
Okay.
this will resolve uninterrupted.
Okay.
And also if you destroy this, you can target a Dragon Synchro and double its attack. So this is your OTK enabler as well. And last for the engine is Sangen Kaimen. So Sangen Kaimen is very simple. During the main phase, you can add a Fire Dragon, level 4 or lower, or you can special summon a level 4 or lower from hand, Fire Dragon as well. But during battle phase, you can also use both effects in sequence.
Okay.
And that's it for the engine. So 14 cards.
14 cards.
I used to run 15, but cutting 2 by Dora means you don't get to see it too much.
Okay.
So for the hand traps, since we have 20, 3 Maxi because we live in OCG,
Yes, of course.
3 Ash because we also live in OCG, we need to counter Max.
And
3
3 Imperm.
Imperm, very good card, always a very decent hand trap to have either turn.
Okay.
Veigar for face-up negate, almost the same as Imperm, not once per turn. Also a good Bestial target because I run that.
Okay.
2 Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is interesting because this is good against something like Centurion early if they don't have field spell, or against Voiceless Voice,
Yes.
against Barrier. Ghost Bell is also good against Voiceless Voice or Called By.
Yes.
Since you want something like Maxi to resolve or Shifter to resolve, you want the Called By to be negated. Next is 2 Bestial. So Bestial, Lewis Worm is removal. Magnum searches any Tenpai or any dragon from deck. So that's easy. Shifter because Shifter can win games just by removing anything and everything from the graveyard. Board Breaker, Duster, and Heavy Storm. I'm not removing this because a lot of decks here still play back row. OCG loves to play a lot of floodgates and stun protection, so they can just you can just remove that. New addition, Triple Tactics, Trust and Talent. Talent is just Swiss Army knife. You can either draw, steal a monster, or rip a card going first. Trust searches any of the normal spells. Last, consistency cards, terraforming for the field. Prosperity because you just wanna search anything. And you can OTK under prosperity. So that is 40 cards for the main deck.
That's
So
insane. Okay,
extra
let's
deck
towards
is
your extra
interesting
deck.
because we're gonna introduce something. So we're gonna start with synchros. So 7, Dawn Dragster for going first. Spell negate.
Spell negate.
Very simple. Black Rose for going second, Board
Board
Breaker. If you're using this under the field spell, you can, it's uninterrupted, almost.
Okay.
Next is two of these. Two of the level 7 Biden Dragon.
Okay.
This OTK extender, this is a level 7 tuner. Revive a Tenpai name, so you can make a level 10 for OTK.
Okay.
Okay, simple. Baron, because you can make Baron with Zhongdora plus a Bestial.
Okay.
Rudy Rose, because you can if you can't OTK, you want your opponent's graveyard to be gone. And next is Super Transcend Dragon, which is your level 10. So this one's good because it forces all opponents monsters to go into attack. They must attack, and your opponent cannot activate effects during battle phase.
Okay.
So basically, it's your win button, and once you have this, you're guaranteed to almost OTK.
Okay.
Next is Trident Dragon. So Trident Dragon, you have to pop 2 to have an additional attack. And if you're using this with Sangan Manor, you have total of 18k damage.
That's a lot.
9k under Prosperity. So that's the Synchro. So let's go with the Link. So Link seals because you have dragons.
Yes.
Just make any dragon. SP for generic banish. Hita. Okay, Hita is part of the OTK package. So you go into Hita, then you go to Promethean Princess, then you go into Raging Phoenix, and you go into Zidantis. So you can pretty much OTK with this package if your opponent hits the barrier and Ash Blossom. So yeah, that's the spicy part. And the last card for extra deck is Typhoon. So just simple removal to shut down boards. Very niche situations. For the extra deck, very quick, to Nibiru because your opponent still special summon so much. 2 Santa for Kaiju, 3 Cosmic, 3 Droplet. Cosmic is good for moving on protected field. Black Gold Glass for moving any for just preventing monsters from extending.
Okay.
The barrier because you wanna win anything that's not link based.
Okay.
And last red reboot because we live in the Philippines.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
So, any shoutouts before we end this video, Jude?
Shoutouts to Kai-Duelists and the Karasu community because they've been really helpful in improving my game. And shout out to Arken because Arken is the closest store I have. So appreciate them for having games outside of the usual gallery pods. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you.